Hey guys, it's Claire. Welcome to another episode of Living Abroad Diaries. I actually filmed this intro twice kasi sabi ko, gusto ko dire-diretso yung podcast natin. Walang cut hopefully because yung sa past video na I recently uploaded, parang medyo may mga abrupt cuts and that isn't supposed to be like that. So dapat ang podcast like spontaneous. And since wala pa tayong ad breaks. Wala pa nagsa-sponsor sa ating podcast. So kaya dire-diretso lang siya. But hopefully in the future, we'll get there at some point. But let's talk about by the way guys, I just wanna pause this video and show you guys my vision board. Kasi dun sa last episode natin ng podcast, I'm not sure, hindi siya nasama dun sa part na yon. So, hindi ko natapos na i-curate or idikit yung nasa vision board ko. Pero in-explain ko siya one by one. So, if you wanna watch that episode, just click on our playlist or, click on the information, like the playlist down below, whatever it is. So, ayun. So anyway, guys, excuse the lighting also because I'm using the natural sunlight from this amazing window that we have, and currently it's almost 5 p.m. na. So baka mag sundown na kaya hinahabol ko yung sunlight, and I just want this video or podcast to be out there for you guys, and of course that's my purpose, connecting to my family and friends even more through this podcast. So, yung topic natin today is more on growth and ayun, sabi nga, shout out to Joy by the way. So, she said she wants topics more on growth and topics about being a content creator and more. So, let's talk about growth first kasi feel ko very timely siya. So, let's talk about my 2026 ins and outs. This iced tea is the strawberry iced tea from Lipton. I super love iced tea. It's like cold drinks. I mean, even though winter naman guys, honestly, I'm a cold drink girly. That's why whenever I go to cafes or whenever I go outside and then bibili ako ng coffee ko, tapos sabihin ko, one iced coffee please, they will be like, in this weather? Like, girl, I know, iced matcha, iced coffee, name it, whatever weather, whatever it is. I'll be the cold drink girly. So let me know if you're also the same on the comment section down below. And now, shout out to Joy because she said she wants topics more on growth and topics about being a content creator and more. So I'll be giving that to you. Pero let's start with topics about growth specifically. So this 2026, again, as I have mentioned, meron tayong mga ins and outs for the year. And honestly, guys, dapat i-draft ko muna yung ins and outs ko for 2026. Pero sabi ko, wag na magiging spontaneous na lang ako. Tapos parang, I don't know, yung thought process ko, sasabihin ko sa inyo guys as I created this year. So, siguro yung number one, siguro konti lang. Yung parang five main na ins and outs ko for 2026. Guys, this 2026, I know we're gonna talk about growth, but at the same time, let's talk about the 2026 ins and outs muna, like for myself personally. But I'll also share some knowledge and of course, based on experience, like ate advice or like sisterly girly pop advice to you guys, of course. So, staying healthy and eating properly. So, kasi last year, I feel like a part of the move and everything. So, sobrang daming changes in my life last year. And I feel like a part of that is nag-stress eating ako. So, I was just eating so much, like, not junk food, but just literally anything that I'm craving. But now I'm very conscious about, like, everything that I eat. And hopefully, yung ins ko na staying healthy, eating food, proper food, ganun. Hopefully, matupad siya and masustain ko siya. And, staying fit. So, I actually decided na magme-membership na ako ng gym and Pilates, like both of that, even though it's gonna be expensive. So, yun yung gift ko for myself this year. I really want to focus more on my physical health and also like my mental health, which is, baby steps. My second ins for the year is actually working towards my goals kasi I want to make sure that yung mga goal ko is nagagawa ko talaga siya. So I will be making more paano ba 'to, realistically speaking, na type of goals kasi I used to have these goals in life. I mean, of course, libre lang naman mangarap, always have these big goals in life. But at the same time, nagiging stress lang ako and I'm highly anxious guys kapag hindi ko nagagawa yung isang goal ko or if hindi ko na-achieve yung gusto kong gawin at this certain period or point in my life. Kasi like sobrang like, kailangan gawin ko 'to, kailangan gawin ganito, kailangan ganito. Pero honestly, I was just being hard on myself. So that's number two for me. So actually working towards my goals. Kasi sobrang, again, etong vision board na to, very particular siya. Tsaka ito talaga yung alam ko na I can do or will be able to try and achieve this year. Kasi as I have mentioned on the previous episode of the podcast, goals mo without action is just gonna be anxiety. Parang something like that. It's a quote that I previously mentioned on the past episode of the podcast. That was actually hindi ko siya nalagay here kasi mas nilagay ko siya sa journal ko. I feel like it's gonna be much more better kung nasa journal ko siya para it's gonna keep on reminding me as I open my journal. So, ambition without action is just anxiety. So, that specific term, which is true kasi true naman. And then third siguro na a part of my ends is working on a calm nervous system. Grabe guys, as in, sabi ko nga sa mom ko, I was talking to her on the phone. Sabi ko, ma, ba't ganun? Parang nung nag-move ako abroad, or maybe it's a part of adulting, parang sabi ko, mas naging, parang mas, yung parang lagi na lang akong stress, lagi akong pissed, lagi akong high temper, lagi akong anxious, like, as in sinasakitan ako ng ulo kakaisip. Tapos sabi niya, "Eh, ikaw kasi." Alam niyo naman si mama si XPH, like very very supportive siya na talagang very good listener. But at the same time, most of the time kaaway ko din siya. Kasi minsan may mga parang disagreements kami about my perception of things. Kasi lagi nga akong galit. So yun, parang number three na ins ko is working on a calm nervous system. Ayoko na nung high temper, lagi na lang, ganon as a person. Or, lagi na lang akong, pag kunwari, may pressure or merong like stressful thing nangyayari sa job or like sa work or like sa social media, like sinestress ko na siya agad. So, I'm gonna lessen that, guys. So that's my third. And fourth, of course, my ins for the year. Actually, pansin ko more on yung ins ko for the year is more on health. And yung pang-apat is dapat meron akong minimum of 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Cross fingers. Like, yun yung goal ko. Magiging 5 or 6 hours lang yung sleep ko. Kailangan i-stretch ko siya to like 7 or 8 hours of sleep. Because guys, alam nyo, I did some research last year. Grabe, as in, dinidiminish ko yung sleep. Sleep is very important, guys. As in, sabi ko dati, guys, kaya ko ng malaahong tulog. Pero I don't know, I'm just 25. Pero parang feel ko, yung bedtime ko, like meron na akong bedtime or schedule na parang hindi na gumagana yung brain ko. Pagod na ako, hindi ko na kayang makipag-socialize at this time. Or like, talagang bagsak yung body ko pagdating ng parang 11 p.m. or 12 midnight. So parang sabi ko, okay, hindi na talaga siya puwede or kailangan ko rin sanayin yung sarili ko na I have to work on sleeping properly because it's just gonna be for myself din naman in the future na, I don't know, having more sleep means like more rest time for my body and then yun, para tuloy-tuloy na rin na maging healthy yung mind and body ko tapos calm nervous system. I feel like it all roots to like having like the proper rest that your body needs and not just like sleeping pero like yung resting or taking a break from work, walking, movement is very important, guys. I also um very heavy on having these movements, not just sitting. Kasi alam nyo guys, nag-gain talaga ako ng weight kasi kakaupo ko sa desk. Kasi yung job ko, let's face it, like editing, social media management, like lagi siya nakaupo. And yun nga din yung reason na parang napaisip ako na tama ba yung industry? Biglang nagkaroon ng quarter life crisis dahil doon. Kasi parang sabi ko, ano ba talaga yung gusto kong maging? Parang ano bang gusto kong industry na gawin? Kasi lagi ako nakaupo sa desk ko, sometimes it can be boring. Pero yun nga, pag nagkaroon ka kasi ng routine na parang everyday same na lang, magiging boring na siya for you. Pero that was once my goal and dream. Tapos parang it's crazy na last year I was saying, ito na ba yun? Parang, okay. So yun, parang again, having different, like may routine pa rin, pero having different things as a part of your routine, yun pala yung parang magpapaganda ng journey or like dun mo ma-appreciate yung routine mo. So, ayun. And siguro last na ends ko for 2026. There's more for sure, pero ito lang yung pinaka-main things that I can think about. I feel like ends ko is more good vibes. Um, and then good things na parang positivity yung ina-adapt ko, hindi negativity. So, yun yung goal ko. And then, moving naman to the outs of 2026 kasi ka-tie up niya yung ins ng 2026 ko na mention. So, yung outs ko for 2026, removing myself, toxic environments and toxic people. Whatever it is, kahit kamag-anak pa man yan, bestest of friends, or um, how do I say this, closest of them all. Like, I would try my best to cut off or distance myself from people and push them out of my life if all they give me is headache, toxicity, negative comments, negative stuff. Like, sorry, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with that. Like, sobrang toxic pa naman ng, like, yung ibang relatives or like Filipino culture. Oh my gosh, guys. Like, there's so much I can say about that. Yeah, if you know what I'm saying, if comment down below yung mga experiences niya about that. So that's my number one out for 2026. Out for 2026 is um doing things to make other people comfortable. Tapos ako uncomfortable. So yun, tatanggalin ko na yung pagiging people pleaser ko. So, I used to be a chronic people pleaser. Like, I would bend my back, I would bend forward, backward, literally break my back just to please people. But honestly, guys, I don't know if this is just a me thing or kayo din or parang part of adulting lang siya na parang kung ayaw mo sa akin, edi wag mo. Parang hindi ko na ipipilit na gawin yung isang bagay kung hindi siya, like, enough for you. Okay? So, as simple as that. Like, when it comes to, syempre, sa workplace, hindi ko gagawin na parang, "Hey, Claire, can you do this for me?" Tas hindi naman siya part ng ginagawa ko. You know what I'm saying? So, maraming ganyan, guys. Daming toxic sa work din. So, yeah. So yun lang. I don't wanna say much about it. That's an out for 2026. And another out, ilan na ba yung sinasabi kong out? Like 3 na ba? So yung another out ko for 2026 is yung more on thinking about things and not doing an action towards them. Again, overthinking. Hopefully matanggal ko siya sa akin. And then, negative self-talk. That's a big no-no na for me kasi I always think na, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not like good as a creator. Hindi ako nag-grow. Pero guys, honestly, pag good days, naisip ko na, oh, I've gone through so much already. Pero during my bad days, parang naisip ko na, ay nako, Claire, kasi ganito ka, kaya ganyan. So, that's an out for 2026. No more negativity, like no more, I don't know, like overthinking and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully yun matanggal siya. And then also an out for 2026 is triggering my, how do I say this? Triggering myself from things that makes me sick or anxious. So number one, before kasi sabi ko, oh, magsiskip ako ng meals para pumayat ako. So, I'm gonna put that out. Kasi guys, honestly, I used to have acute gastritis. Ngayon kasi medyo na-regulate na yung gut health ko. Pero, pag nasa-stress ako, napapansin ko guys, talagang ina-acid ako. So, hindi siya, I mean, some people say na it's all in your head. Kasi, syempre, nagtitrigger siya. Yung head mo, pag once na na-stress or nag-isip siya, magsisend siya ng signal, tapos acid ka na. So, which is, ay wow, dumilim. Sorry guys. So which is valid and true naman na talagang merong factors na makaka-affect sa gut health mo. But at the same time, yun nga, parang tatanggalin ko na yung, kunyari, pag nasa-stress na ako at nararamdaman ko na siya, kailangan i-pause ko muna yung ginagawa ko and try to like rest or take a deep breath and regulate. Skipping meals, hindi kasi talaga kaya ng system ko na nagsiskip ng meals. So, I always think na parang breakfast, lunch, dinner. But at the same time, eating proper food. Kaya din na-mention ko kanina dun sa ins ko na parang like, like having those like proper food intake is a must for me this year. A part of my outs also is being chronically online and not living in the moment. So, guys, sa totoo lang, ito yung tinatry ko ding i-stop. Kasi pansin ko, film ako ng film ng content, ta's hindi naman din ako nag-a-upload. Like, dumadami lang yung hard drives ko, napupuno lang lahat ng storage ko. Ta's katulad niyan, etong podcast na 'to, I don't wanna overthink it and I don't wanna overdo it. I just wanna keep on creating content and just flush it out, edit and post it. Ayoko nang i-store siya sa hard drive ko ta's papagandahin ko ng sobra ta's i-overcomplicate ko, overanalyze ko para maging the best episode. So no, not anymore guys. As in promise ko sa sarili ko na I'm going to create content. Like example, pag nagta-travel ako with my husband and or with my family, friends, or literally basta pag kunwari a travel, food, or literally any content that I create. Sabi ko, gagawin ko lang siya very intentionally. If number one, this will educate my audience. Number two, if I want to share my experiences to other people and of course they will learn from that. But if it's not, like if I am just thinking about, oh, i-post ko to just for random things. Like, sabi ko sa sarili ko, hindi na ako masyado magpo-post ng content na parang talking to just nobody. Like, walang proper niche, walang proper audience, or walang proper goal yung video. So, again, I wanna be more on intentional din. Tapos, taking time off of social media. So, I don't know if you guys have noticed, pero hindi na ako masyadong Instagram. I don't know, kasi parang a lot of people are saying na, oh, you're living like the perfect world sa Instagram, parang highlight moments lang naman sa Instagram. Yes, that's true. But at the same time kasi, hindi ko na rin masyadong makita yung mga friends ko sa feed sa Instagram. Parang it's so these random people that I don't even follow sometimes or parang these are not the people that I don't know, yung family and friends. Like, namimiss ko yung algorithm ng Instagram nung time na parang Tumblr era na parang nagsuscroll ka lang ng mga content ta's mga creative lang, mga kahit yung mga latte art lang or something. Tapos nakikita siya ng family and friends mo ta's nila-like. I don't know, parang feel ko sa sobrang oversaturated na. Parang people are not liking or commenting on other people's post. Well, ako honestly, hindi rin ako pala-comment or pala-like. So one of the many reasons then bakit hindi na ako masyadong active sa Instagram was because I feel like a lot of people just wants to know more things about my life and ang dami nilang say afterwards. Like sabi ko nga, kung meron kayong sasabihin, like say it on the video, like comment niyo yung gusto niyong sabihin kahit hate pa yan or what. Kasi, I don't know, for me, I'm blessed enough to have a lot of supporters rather than haters because girl, if you're gonna hate on me, I don't even know why. Like, anong ginagawa ko sa'yo? So, I don't even know why. I don't know, like, why would you hate me? I mean, I know maarte ako, mataray sometimes, or masungit at times. But other than that, I don't know. Like, I don't really know. Pero syempre, I respect that. Kasi kung hindi mo ako bet, eh di wag, di ba? Ba't may pipilit na gustuhin ako, eh ayaw mo talaga ako. So, that's that. Pero there are some people kasi na parang would be nice, like in front of you, in your face, but behind you, ang daming sinasabi, which I hate the most. Yun yung mga outs ko for 2026. Kaya parang sabi ko, yung mga tao naman sa Instagram, minsan ang pa-plastic lang. So parang sabi ko, I'm not gonna waste my time being on there. Kasi like, meron kasing iba na parang nag-engage or nagko-comment din na, oh my gosh, babe, you look so nice. Girl, I love, parang, I don't even call that person babe or like girl. Like I don't know. It's just a social media thing, I guess. But I don't know. That comes off very weird. I mean, I get it. I appreciate the comment, the engagement, pero parang it's too much. So, ayun, kaya din nag-lay low ako sa Instagram. And honestly, kapag yung mga friends ko nagme-message there, sabi ko, sorry, hindi ako nakapag-open kasi hindi na talaga ako masyado nag-Instagram. So, just saying, Instagram is dying on Claire CXPH's live. Just crazy kasi dun din ako nag-start nung parang content creator, social media girly or live streamer era ko was on Instagram, by the way. So I was doing Instagram lives tapos after nun nakikipag-collab ako with all these content creators. Tapos after nun ginawa na siya ng mga brands. Tapos nagtuloy-tuloy na siya. And I actually hindi ko naman sinasabi na ako yung nag-pioneer ng gano'n, pero it's very rare that people have done that previously. So I feel like I'm one of those people who started that and I'm claiming that kasi whatever. I don't care. I don't care what other people will say. So, yep, that's it for my outs this 2026. Ano pa ba? I feel like the social media space this 2026 is going to be um how do I say this? Looking at it in a positive way na lang. It's gonna be a new world, new era na parang everyone wants relatability, everyone wants authenticity, everyone would love to see you, the real you, hindi yung parang trying hard na influencer, na content creator ka nun. So again, if people are posting their lavish lifestyle, may it be fake man yan or original or true, guys, if you have anything negative to say about that person, just keep it to yourself. Yung mga trolls na nagko-comment ng negative or even nakikipag-chismisa ng negative things. These are the people who are not happy in their lives or hindi sila kontento sa buhay nila. Kaya sila nakakapagsalita ng mga negative stuff. Yep, that's about it for our ins and outs this 2026. I just want to share my thoughts to you guys, and I hope you also think about your ins and outs this 2026. Kung feel nyo same tayo on some sense, write it down on your journal and then go back at it at the end of the year, tas tingnan nyo kung natanggal nyo ba talaga siya out in your life, and kung napapasok nyo ba yung mga kailangan na good blessings and all the good lucks out there sa inyong buhay. So let me know in the comment section down below. Please guys, let's chat. I really, really am hoping that we can build like a community out of this podcast. And I don't know, hopefully ma-share ko na tong podcast na to sa outside YouTube space. Kasi honestly, I have not been linking it to my other social media platforms. Kasi ayokong ma-hit siya ng evil eye ba or something. Pero sabi ko nga, wala namang evil eye kung hindi ko siya hahayaan. Hindi ko siya hayaan maging evil eye. But anyways, guys, I'm so sorry for the different lighting setups. I know that's very like inconsistent of me to film ng sundown. I'm so sorry, guys. Your girl has been very busy. But yeah, that's it, guys. And I'll see you on our next episode of Living Abroad Diaries with Claire CXPH. See ya!